Welcome to another episode of Live from Jacksonville. I'm Amadeus from 99.9 Gator Country. This podcast is all about things coming to Jacksonville. Concerts, comedians, events, fairs over the next couple of weeks and months. A little bit later on, we'll be chatting with Howie Mandel, who's coming to the Thrasher Horn Center, and the Executive Director of the Clay County Fair. But let's get started with what's happening at the Florida Theater over the next couple of weeks. Wednesday, March 12th, it's Get the Lead Out, a celebration of the mighty Led Zeppelin. Saturday, March 15th, it's actor-comedian Desi Banks. Country music legend Tracy Lawrence will be at the Florida Theater on March 20th. That's a Thursday night. And the Little River Band, Thursday, March 27th. Tickets for all these shows are available at floridatheater.com. By the way, Little River Band, if you've never seen them, great show. Next weekend, Daly's Place has Keep the Party Going, a tribute to Jimmy Buffett featuring Jimmy Buffett's original touring band, the Coral Reefers. There's some great seats still available for this show, so do not sleep on this one. DailysPlace.com for your tickets on that. The St. Augustine Amphitheater has ZZ Top on Friday, March 14th, Joe Bonamassa on Saturday, March 15th, Foreigner on March 16th, Diana Ross on Tuesday, March 17th, and Widespread Panic will be playing 3 dates at the Amp St. Augustine, March 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. They are staying very, very busy at the Amp St. Augustine. All right, our first guest this week is someone I've known for 10 years, and I don't even know what her job is. Let's just get right into this with Tasha from the Clay County Fair. The Clay County Fair is back April 3rd through the 13th, and I'm joined right now by Tasha. Is your title the director of the fair?
I'm the executive director.
I never really know what people's titles are. You know someone for so long, and you're like, and people are, who are they? I'm like, I don't know. They run the fair.
And I'm not a title person, so call me whatever you want.
Oh, you don't want me doing that. Tasha, you've been at the fair for 10 years now?
I know. It's like yesterday. We were just talking about it, right?
I remember when I first came to the radio station as a promotions director, we got together at some restaurant in Orange Park, and I was dying to get us to be a part of the fair. And now we're going to be there like 6 nights.
I know.
I'm so happy.
I'm excited for you guys. Finally. Thanks to you and a little bit of hard work. So, and you got a huge lineup this year. Outside of the concerts, what are you excited about for the fair this year? So I'm most excited about our hobby horse competition. Have you heard about our hobby horse competition?
No, tell me about that.
So, we're known for doing some weird things, and the hobby horse competition is right in line with that. It's taken social media by storm, and it's literally what it sounds like, hobby horse.
Is that the ones on the broomstick?
Uh-huh.
Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me?
And it's for kids and adults. So do you have your hobby horse ready to go?
I don't, but I could get one. And since I limp anyway, I could just kind of limp along.
And you'll get sympathy points.
Yeah. Wait, is it a race?
It's like a course.
Oh, it's a course.
Yeah.
Okay, how many nights
you would have your horse do the course.
How many nights are you doing that?
Only one.
Oh.
It's the second Friday, so I think that's the 11th.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch this year.
Okay.
And then I'll train my hobby horse for next year, because it'll be back, right?
Yes, it's going to come back.
Okay, excellent. There's something else new, too, I want to talk about, but we'll get to it as we go down the schedule. The fair opens on on Wednesday, March 3rd.
Thursday, April 3rd.
Thursday, April 3rd. Golly, I'm looking at numbers, not...
March 3rd. We've already been opening. Don't give me a heart attack.
See, I'm looking at numbers. I didn't write out April.
I see that.
Okay, Sugar Ray and Uncle Cracker. Fun.
That's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun concert.
Sugar Ray is so much fun. I'll tell you a story. One time they played at NAS Jack's. They were opening up for, I believe it was Goo Goo Dolls. Mm-hmm. And we had meet and greet passes for the Goo Goo Dolls. And I'm like, nope, I want to see Sugar Ray. So I missed the meet and greet.
Oh, you missed it?
Yeah, because I wanted to see Sugar Ray. It was during Sugar Ray's set.
Well, you might know someone who knows someone that can help you out this time around. So.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, maybe I'll get to meet them. You never know.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a fun show. By the way, tickets for all the shows are on sale now at claycountyfair.org.
Yep.
April 4th, not March, because we would have already been there. Clint Black.
Oh, man. Mr. Black Hat himself, huh?
So much fun. I've seen him several times. One time I got lucky enough through the radio station to go on the bus with him, like after the show. He was so kind and gentle. His wife was there.
Okay.
Like, it was just a really, really fun time.
Did you wear your black cowboy hat? I think I just saw that in your office, so.
I did not wear it. Is in my office right now, but I don't think I wore it that night. Maybe I did. I don't remember. I have to go back and see if I could find some old pictures. All right, Saturday, April 5th, Chase Matthew and Sadie Basser Bass.
I'm trying to figure that one out myself.
Right
before you got here, I was going to go to YouTube and see if I could find out, but it's one or the other.
I'm struggling with that one and the next one you're about, the Costellos.
So. Oh, yeah. It is the Costellos.
Oh, okay.
I actually did, when the lineup got first announced, I went
checked
online.
on that one?
Yeah. And you know what? I'm really impressed by them.
They're amazing.
Yeah,
and they're
really,
from Georgia, too, I think.
Yeah, they're local-ish. And they're with Tiger Lily Gold, who we love.
Yeah.
And that show is April 6th.
Oh, so we've got one in the middle, right?
Did we miss one?
We might have skipped.
Oh, Clint Black, Sadie Bass.
Oh, no, we were good.
So, yeah. Okay. And now we're up to April 7th. Michael Tyler and We the Kingdom.
Yep.
I love that every year at the fair you guys do kind of a Christian night, and that's going to be a great show.
Absolutely. Our people have been wanting it, and we gave the people what they wanted. So.
You got to give the people what they want.
Yes, that's why we have the stuff that we have.
Like hobby horse racing.
That's what I was thinking
of. Tuesday, April 8th, Spin Doctors are scheduled to perform. They're a lot of fun as well.
I hear they put on an awesome show.
They do. Yeah. And that's one of those bands where you forget how many great songs they have until it's like one after another and you're singing along with every song, and they are a blast.
I mean, I have to admit, I didn't know any songs until I Googled them. I'm like, oh, I know these songs. Yeah, this is an awesome band.
You knew like every song, right? Yeah. They're a fun party band. Wednesday, April 9th. Okay, you know Steve Sutton, who works on the morning show?
I do, yes.
He has already cleared his schedule.
For Ricky Skaggs.
He is a huge fan of Ricky Skaggs at Kentucky Thunder.
Oh, man.
Were you laughing at Ricky Skaggs?
I'm not laughing. It's just turned into one of our more popular concerts, which is somewhat surprising to me. So,
you know what? I worked for a station up in Virginia in the Shenandoah Valley once, and we played classic country and bluegrass. And we did bluegrass like every Saturday night, like a 4-hour set. Massively popular.
Yeah. Well, I'm from East Tennessee in the Appalachian Mountains, and Ricky Skaggs is
you should totally,
one of our guys.
Yeah, you should totally get it then. Completely.
Yeah.
All right, Thursday, April 10th, 4-H and FFA tractor driving contest.
Dude, have you not heard what we're bringing on Thursday? Is this breaking news right now on your podcast?
Wait, it might be. Wait, before you tell me, because I know I've seen this because right before that competition, we host the high school competition.
Right.
Like right there in the Cattleman's Arena. Steve Sutton and I have been doing that for a few years. And we see them getting the tractor competition ready.
Yeah.
So what's the breaking news?
We are bringing, are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
The first ever demolition derby to Clay County. I know. Thank you. Golf clap.
Nice. Now, is this going to be full on? Like?
Oh, yeah. Crashing, burning, all the sounds.
Is that going to be on Thursday night?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the same time your high school night competition is.
High school competition, tractor competition, derby.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a packed night.
Schedule. Come on out on Thursday. It's a busy night.
Take Friday off. Whatever, you don't even need to be at work on Friday. Okay, let's talk about Friday. You're definitely going to want to take the night off because is this the first year you guys are doing this?
Remind me what we're doing.
Friday? I know. You're so busy with all that's going on.
We have so much stuff.
April 11th, the silent disco party.
There we go.
Yeah.
No, this is our third year that we're doing
it is?
this. Yes.
How come I don't remember this? Oh, yeah, I'm getting old.
It's a great night.
I've been to two silent discos. They were in bars.
Okay.
And
no goats.
No goats. But it's cool to watch people dancing, and you can't hear what they're dancing to.
I like going to them and taking my headphones off and listening to everyone singing.
Oh, yeah.
Do that the next time. It's hilarious.
Okay, I got to be there for that. That sounds like fun. And if anyone's never been to a silent disco party,
it's a blast.
You got to see it.
Yeah, and we have goats. So ours in pajamas, by the way.
This sounds almost like a Saturday Night Live skit. But it works.
It works. People love it.
And finally, the last weekend of the Clay County Fair this year, it's one of our favorite things that we're. Thank you for letting us be a part of it. The tractor and truck pulls.
Presented by Gator Country.
Presented by Gator Country. And I learned the first year I bought some noise canceling headphones because I have a little issue with vertigo.
Yep.
And like 90% deaf in one ear, the other overcompensates. So yeah, I always put like on our Facebook page, I personally recommend some kind of ear protection because it gets loud.
And even if you're not coming for the tractor pulls, if you're just coming to the fair to ride the rides or get the food, bring some ear protection because it does get loud.
Yeah, it definitely does get loud. So are you excited about this year?
I'm so excited. I mean, 10 years, there's nothing I could be more excited about.
It's a big anniversary celebration.
Yeah.
You know what else I love about the fair is walking through where the animals are, petting all the animals, and then the Florida, the whole little
early Florida.
Yeah, the early Florida.
A lot of people don't know that we have early Florida Village. It's not shocking.
It is kind of shocking because it's not tucked away.
It's behind the exhibit building.
Yeah.
Yep. So for those of you that don't know about it, go left and it's behind the exhibit buildings.
Seek it out, find it. There was something else I wanted. There's something new this year that I got invited to judge. The Star Search competition.
So it has been around.
Oh, it has?
Yes.
You mean I'm just now being invited to judge?
I don't control everything at the fair.
So Bob Olson from the Thrasher Horn Center, I had him on the podcast a few weeks ago, and then he's like, "Oh, you should be a part of this thing." I'm like, "Yeah, I'd love to be a part of this thing."
Absolutely should be a part of this thing.
So is this a singing competition, or is it all over the map?
Mostly singing, but I think they do have some dancers as well.
So it's kind of like America's Got Talent?
Yes, but we're not allowed to talk about those.
Oh, okay. So
Get in trouble.
It's Clay County's got some talent.
Yes.
Come out and see it.
Yes.
And the other thing I always really, really love that you've invited me to a couple of times is the tasting of the new items.
Yeah, the yummy contest.
The yummy contest.
So how bad did that mess up your stomach?
So I've learned from doing it, I don't eat the whole anything. Like
Smart.
I think we have, is it 10 servings we normally get?
Yeah, it depends on how many new foods we have.
Yeah.
But it could be anywhere from 10 to 20.
And it's a lot of desserts and it's a lot of
mostly
rich,
sweet, yeah.
rich and sweet things. So I learned the first year I did it, I was trying to eat like the entire, like whatever it is. Yep. And then halfway in, I'm like, I can't eat another thing.
Yeah.
So
Smart.
now I bring Tupperware and I bring Ziploc bags because I've learned you can't eat it all.
Genius.
Yeah, it is pretty smart.
You need to teach all the young ones how to do this.
I think it was 2 years ago, the new girl at WAPE was there. What's her name?
Barbie.
Barbie.
Yes.
And
She's
Rance.
hilarious.
Rance from News for Jackson. We were like, girl, I actually brought some extra Tupperware with me. I'm like, here, you want to take some stuff home with you?
Oddly enough, I think she's coming back.
Oh, good.
Sometimes we lose them after a year because of stomach issues, but she's coming back.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, all right.
Steve Sutton and I have judged enough barbecue competitions. We learned from the older guys.
Yeah.
They all brought out like little coolers with Ziploc bags and Tupperware, and we're like, oh, these guys are professionals.
See, I'm a vegetarian, so I never get asked to be a judge.
Really?
And I'm okay with that.
I didn't know you were a vegetarian.
I am.
Wow. Okay. Well, we learned something new.
You can be a fair manager and be a vegetarian.
It seems impossible because all that great stuff on a stick.
Yeah.
Corn dogs and...
So my food vendors know that I'm a vegetarian, and they make me a corn dog, but with a mozzarella stick in it.
Oh, really? Oh, that sounds good.
It's the Tasha special. Not everyone can get a corn dog with a mozzarella stick.
Do they serve it like throughout the whole fair?
Whenever I want one, I just put in my order and I go get it.
You'll have to tell me which vendor, so then I'll just go up and be like, "Oh, I need a Tasha special."
I will.
All right.
I'll text that to you.
And then I'll try it and be like, "Oh, I'll judge that one."
You should. It's actually pretty good.
All right. So April 3rd through the 13th. I almost said March again. April 3rd through the 13th, the Clay County Fair back in town. Make sure you go to claycountyfair.org. Purchase your tickets for the shows, all the events. It's going to be a great year this year.
It is. It's going to be a fun year. We've got something for everyone.
Tasha, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me, and thanks for supporting the fair.
Always.
Not too far from the Clay County Fairgrounds in Orange Park, it's the Thrasher Horn Center. Last week, I promised a big announcement from the Thrasher Horn Center, and here it is. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so much fun. William Shatner is coming Sunday, August 3rd. There'll be a screening of Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, followed by a Q&A with Captain Kirk himself. This is a must-attend event. thcenter.org for all the details. Also at the Thrasher Horn Center, Joe Nichols on Thursday, March 27th. Turn to Stone and ELO tribute on Monday, March 31st. But coming up before that, Thursday, March 13th, it's Howie Mandel. And I had a couple of minutes to chat with Howie earlier in the week. You probably don't remember, but we spoke about 30 years ago.
I do. It's great to talk to you again. It is fantastic to speak to you. I was wondering, I've been waiting by the phone. I don't remember. What did we talk about?
I think it may have been a Bobby's World, maybe, or something around that time.
I don't remember what we talked about. I remember you, just before you hang up, to go, I'll call you back in 30 years. I remember that. I remember that part of the conversation.
And I kept my promise.
Thank you. It's good to hear from you again.
Well, nice to chat with you. I was just looking at everything you're involved with right now. You must be one of the busiest people on the planet.
I don't think I am, but I am. I try to stay busy. I try to work. I try to do as much as possible. But the one thing I love the most is stand-up comedy. Aside from doing AGT, America's Got Talent, and CGT and some producing and stuff. Stand-up comedy was my start. Stand-up comedy is my fuel, and stand-up comedy is the one thing I look forward to. And I should mention to people who may come out to the Thrasher Center that, you may know me from America's Got Talent and Deal or No Deal or whatever. Don't bring the kids. And that's the thing I love about stand-up comedy, because there are no rules. There are no marks to hit. There's no commercials to throw to. There's no language that is off. And not because I look to do anything that would be not family-friendly. It's just that I don't edit myself. So anything could happen. I look at it like a giant party, and I'm just trying to be the center of attention. And people are constantly blown away when they come up and see me do stand-up live, because I'll say this, and because I've been told, I am 14% more gorgeous in person than anything that you've ever seen on television or on the radio.
Going back to you talking about loving stand-up, I'm going to date us both, but I was a huge fan of Make Me Laugh. Going back that far, I've been a fan.
Thank you. That's I think I started doing Make Me Laugh in the 70s, in the late 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been a while since I did that, but I got that by accident. I showed up, I was on vacation in Los Angeles, and my friend got me on at the Comedy Store, and the producer was in the audience, and that was the first TV show I ever did. So that was an exciting time, and I got to work with a lot of people. And if you had asked me, would I still be talking about it like 40 years later, almost 50 years later, I would. It's pretty amazing that nobody's more excited and thrilled and surprised than I am that I'm still doing it. But it's the thing I love to do.
So Thursday, March 13th at the Thrasher Horn Center, Howie Mandel, and the warning has been thrown out. Don't bring the kids.
Yes, don't bring the kids. I would say that. I look at it like a giant party, and I'm just trying to be the center of attention.
Tickets are available at thcenter.org. I know it's early out there for you, Howie. I appreciate your time this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you, buddy.
And thank you for listening. By the way, I have started a Live from Jacksonville Facebook page. If you'd like to follow, I'll try to make sure that all the press releases for all the new shows coming to town and in Florida get posted on that page. I'll have another episode up next week and keep you on top of what's happening live from Jacksonville.